Alright, we're here. Where's my vending machine? Oh, I gotta make it. Damn it.
Vending.
Yes, we're making a vending machine today. Boo! We want a vendor. Where in the... I'll be back.
Where?
There's noise.
Oh.
I've been upstairs. I have looked. It is not upstairs. It is down here somewhere. I'm going to find it. I am not listening to this growling.
I hear a cat.
Spider. Don't go outside. If you hear a cat, stay the hell in here. That's more important than my noise. I'll go deal with it. That's a wither witch with a cat. And those cats are evil. Well, obviously. Tringe, you're gonna have to mute again because it ain't better. Where the hell do you hear this cat at? There it is. Come here, you stupid fucking... Okay, the wither witch isn't here. It was just the cat.
Okay.
So, the cat gets pissed if you fight the witch, and then gets really, really dangerous. I still hear that stupid spider. Wait a minute. Hold on. Is it over in the damn tin vein you blocked off? Is that where they're at? Nope. I just came in the back door that nobody wants us to have. So I ought to close it back up. It ain't down there either. It's gonna drive me bonkers today. Is it below me? It's below me. Hey, you down there. Why don't you below me?
Really?
What? Didn't ask you. Is that the problem? Aha.
Find it?
They're dead. They're in that upper area above the limonite vein. How the hell is there that much up here? There was a lot of crap.
Because
Yes,
I... Where the hell? Oh, there. Yeah, well...
That's a lot of slime.
Yeah?
Anybody know how to make a slime spawn thing.
Okay, you just lost me. What?
You can make a slime chunk spawn collector thing. You drown the slimes. But I've never done it. But at this point, we probably ought to. Since it's right below where we live and they're spawning constantly. There's 4 big ones down here.
Yeah, I see.
Make that 5. And 2 smaller ones. Well, at least they ain't cherry slimes. We get something out of them. Is that what they were called?
Something like that, yeah.
Those things are just retarded. And annoying.
Well, you got yourself a tall, dark, and scary.
If you don't get back here and die... Yes, you would just stand still when I'm swatting at you. Now I don't know where he went. Now he's just bitching.
Behind you?
Get out. Annoying asses. Would you all just fuck off? God, I hate slimes. Okay, this bag makes really weird noises when you open it. I do have to say, though, there is one thing I like about this bag more than other bags. Still slime balls everywhere. Upstairs. I need... That's what I like about this bag better than others. I can just walk it in the door and chuck it in the camera. Alright. Do we have any wrought iron made up? Does not look like it.
No, but I can.
Here's 24 iron. Just start making it into wrought. Because we're going to need 2 for every machine we do.
Yeah, but I need to have them into nuggets. How do I do that?
Yeah. You have to use a saw or we have to cook something that becomes nuggets, or we have to make a plate that makes nuggets, and that would just be annoying.
Huh? And I don't have a saw, which means I have to make
I have
saw.
the saw. I have like all the hand tools on me right now.
I don't know why. You're
Because I
not
was
the only
using
one that.
them. I'm the only one that matters. That might be a little rude.
And somebody told me what?
I have no idea. What did they tell you?
Oh, make this for me. Make that for me. Make this for me.
You weren't here last week.
Huh? Does it matter?
Yes, because then I had to make it.
Oh.
You weren't here, so I had to work.
Actually, I think it was like before last week.
Do we not have anything that gives us just nuggets?
I thought I made a mold, but I don't remember. I can't find it.
Did you say you made a nugget mold?
I thought I did, but I can't find it anywhere.
Who the hell ever make a nugget mold? We only have 14 charcoal. We gonna need to make a tank to put that creosote in, and we're gonna need to make a whole lot more coke ovens.
There you go. Almost 2 stacks in there now. Somebody had them in the furnaces.
Well, that's still not the greatest. It's better, but it's not great.
I'm continuing to.
I just want a basic. What, ma'am?
Nothing. It just means I gotta use some of this creosote.
Obsidian glass is obsidian dust and thickened glass.
Okay, I see it. I made the casting form for that mold. I didn't make the mold itself yet.
Okay. You need to make us glass in the Tinker Smeltery. Look up a BuildCraft tank. Now, how much is the iron one? Iron one is upgrading it with 2 double plates and 2 screws. Two double gold and 2 gold screws. Yeah, we're not doing diamond, that's for sure. Obsidian is dense obsidian plates. Diamond screws. There's an aluminum one above that. Actually, I added a copper one.
But you can just turn regular glass into a tinker's glass with this chisel.
We got a chisel?
Yeah.
Okay. Well, what we need is thickened glass, which you need clear glass shapelessly turned into thickened glass. Why, I don't know. I'm going to go get some obsidian so we can make a BuildCraft tank so you can get water inside instead of having to go outside.
Yes, please.
Okay, we now have a nugget mold.
And we've got plenty of iron, so we might as well make it into the iron version. Because it's not going to take much extra iron to do so.
Okay, so compressor.
You don't have to use a compressor. He has an ingot mold now. You can just cook it in the alloy furnace with the ingot mold.
Smelter. This is a nugget mold. There's
Where's that glass at, Trims?
Here's some clear glass. How much more do you need?
Oh, that's enough. I just gonna make 2.
Okay.
As soon as I can kick her out of my alloy furnace. Who the hell told you you could use my alloy furnace?
you?
Oh, wait. That might have been me. Never mind. Okay. Which 2 you want to do this? Here, have some iron. We need 2 rings, 4 screws. Around that with a wrench and a screwdriver. We're making a lathe before we make the bender. We're using a lot of things that needs rods and screws. So we're making a lathe. We do have a diamond, right?
I think so.
That's where the woman should speak up.
I'm
She always
looking.
knows how many
Yes,
diamonds
we have one diamond. We have 1 diamond.
Since filtering require both the file and the hammer.
Say that
That was
again?
just a. Didn't Aaron used to only require a hammer?
Did he get way more hard to understand again?
Speak slowly, Trends. One more time.
I said, didn't Aaron just require a hammer before?
Did it require a hammer before?
Just a hammer.
I don't know.
What is it that required a hammer?
I was looking at the wing recipe in here.
Here's another one of those obsidian glasses for whoever's making the tank.
Not me. Does an impure pile of diamond dust turn into something?
Yeah. Not anytime fucking soon, but yeah.
Okay.
Not in any kind of time you're gonna want it to.
Then 3 crushed diamond ore.
Leave it alone.
Diatomite.
Stay out of those boxes.
I was asking.
I don't know.
Okay.
So stay out of it. Don't ask. I don't know. I know normal minerals. I don't know why they added dolomite or dolomite or whatever. My dolly has a first name. It's E-I-E-I-O. I don't know.
Do we have a saw?
Yeah.
Yes, it's in my hand.
Why is it in your hand? Somebody else might need it.
Because
Yeah.
I needed to chop wood. Currently.
You're not a woodchuck. Oh, that's chucking wood. Never mind.
I have 18 wrought iron ingots. What are you needing?
Just stick them in the box. I need them for later.
Later.
Okay. Okay.
Then I'm putting them in the crafting box.
Okay. Where's the file?
Oh, sorry, I have it.
Motherfucker.
Do it.
Okay.
I did.
I need 1, 2, 3, 4.
Need more iron, I think.
We have wrought iron plates over here. We don't have wrought iron.
I mean regular iron,
Well,
not raw iron.
Oh, I got all the fucking iron. We need to cook more iron. Hammer and wire cutters. Hammer, wire cutter. There's a stupid little gear. That. We need that. We need shit. Fuck. Oh, hey. I already started this. Down here. It's already got 2 circuits in it. Who didn't tell me that I needed to know that I did something? Someone was in charge of telling me not to be stupid. I already did something. I think that's Tamara's job. Isn't that your job, Tamara? Keep me from being stupid? Is she muted or ignoring me? One of these two is true. I'm not sure which.
Yeah, I'm muted. I had to talk to my daughter for a second.
Great.
Hey Barry, you done with
I mean, she
tools?
didn't hear what I said, and I don't remember what it was. Say what?
Hey, are you done with the tools?
We're making new ones very soon. Fucking hell, this is getting annoying. Set one of these crafting tables up with the chest on the right side of it so the tools show up in it. Did I give you all the ones you need?
Yeah.
Okay. Okay, we need that. We need that. We need Tamara to come up off that diamond. Get up off that thing.
I don't have that diamond.
What do you mean you ain't got that diamond?
Oh, it's
right
up
here.
Oh, a flawless diamond we have.
Oh, we have a regular one too, and I just stole
Yes.
it. You made me quote James Brown.
Mm.
Yeah, I just made it one tank so far. Apparently you can make them with aluminum.
Okay, no more file for rods. No more file for screws. None of that. We have a lathe. Click that into your memory bank. No more rods.
I
With
don't
a
make
file.
rods. I don't make screws. I don't make none of that. So it's not me you have to drill into my head.
Yeah, well, I do in everything else because you always look at the first recipe. So I'm just making sure.
You're just making sure.
Now we make a bender.
Momentarily, do you want to upgrade the thing too?
Oh, I just said make it an iron one. It's fine.
You don't want steel.
No, I'm not wasting steel on a freaking tank. I really don't even care if it's... We just need it so you guys can get buckets of water inside. We don't even need it to hold iron. We're not putting anything in it but water. And we're also damn near out of steel.
Hey, Barry, I just looked at something. You're going to love this when you get to the hatches.
What did they do to the hatches?
Look at the outlet hatch.
I'm going to hate this, ain't I?
Yes, yes, you are.
Why doesn't muffler hatch have a motor, a rotor, and a pipe in it? Where the hell is the regular LV output hatch? What the hell's an Essentia output hatch? I don't even see the regular output hatch. I see, oh, it's probably that stupid... It is. Output hatch is an input hatch with a screwdriver. And you have to have an assembler
Look at the URV one then.
with a Buildcraft tank.
URV
And
one also
glue?
cursed.
Glue or plastic? Oh, sakes. Why? Just why? You get over here and shut up.
Yeah,
You're
the
annoying.
ULV ones require roller and the Buildcraft tank to craft them.
Yeah, look at the LV ones. You can't even make the LV without a freaking assembler. Hey. Hey, camera.
Yes.
For you.
Green with envy, I see.
Oh, I had a different idea, but sure. Yours is cleaner. We'll go with yours. Okay.
There.
So
I switched the boxes around so when you're in the crafting station, you get the tools.
thank you. Now I'm going to be looking in there all the time for iron. Okay, so I need 1, 2, 3, 4 motors. Alright, where's the little annoying twit? That's not the little annoying twit. That's Creeper. Where's the baby zombie? Don't tell me it's down in that hole. It must be down that hole. You take my iron rods.
Sorry, yeah.
Are you cooking back up my iron?
Yeah.
I was making more, but I was waiting on the steam to catch back up. Because we don't have a battery. That's why I started the other 2 boilers down there. Oh, do we have redstone up there? I need to make a polarizer.
There's redstone down here. Just.
Why is there so many copper nuggets in there?
Do you need
Why?
me to make them into ingots?
Yes.
On it?
How blind do you need to be to need that? Shift plus Z to toggle item zoom. Shift Z. There we go. Turn that the hell off. I am old and blind, but shit. I don't need that. Oh, I'm going to need some rubber sheets.
There is one. How many more do you need?
As Junior would say, yes?
Yes.
I need 2 per motor. I'm making 4 motors. And then I need 2 per piston. I'm making 2 pistons. And then more for the machine. So,
Yes.
yes.
I've got tree tap. Can you make sure I'm free and clear of...
You're free and clear. I've already been out here today. Also, here. There's 7 up your butt.
Hey! I got an itty bitty. You got him.
Here's 5 more. Okay. Rubber the right way. In other words, I need rubber. Trends took my iron dust. Didn't give me back my iron.
Oh, here you go.
Thank you.
I have 22 of these things now.
We got 10 up there.
A few ingots.
Well, then it sounds like I need to start digging out this tin vein some more.
Go. Is it
Cassiterite.
Thank you.
I'll be right back.
Cassiterite, I got 3 dust. Cassiterite sand?
Mm-hmm. That's what it goes by.
$15. No.
Rubber.
Oh, yeah, I gotta.
Uh-huh. Oh, guys.
Yeah. 22 sticky resin, and I put that in the furnace, right?
No. God, no, this ain't IC2.
Here.
Stick it in the extractor up there. Then we gotta find out if Trins has any more sulfur, or if I gotta go back to the nether. He's probably gonna tell me I have to go back to the nether. Tamara! Help.
Yes.
I'm buried in bullshit.
See, I'm back.
Do we have any sulfur left, or do I gotta go back to the nether?
There is 7 sulfur dust down here.
If that's it, then I gotta go back to the nether. Is there tin in that? Yeah.
Yeah. Raw cassiterite sand ore.
Alright. Now, just so I make sure that I ain't offending anybody's sensibilities, when I said it was cassiterite, it also could be called cassiterite. Somebody will get pissy. I ain't pronouncing it right.
Oh.
Sensitive cunts. Weren't you helping me pick up crap?
Yeah.
There's still more crap.
Working on it.
Mm-hmm. Pretty sure I have told you that you're working on the same thing you've been working on for several years. My
No.
last nerve. And you need to give that poor thing a break. He can only take so much stress.
Give me the copper leftovers.
Did he install your water tank yet?
I don't see it up here.
You're not getting it up there. What do you think you are, special? It's supposed to be down here.
I don't see it
But
down
I don't
here
see
either.
it down here either. Where's the
I'm
water
still
tank?
working on it. Have to make glass panes first.
For what?
Yeah, because I'm being upgraded to iron.
Now this raw cassiterite sand ore, am I doing this in a furnace? Where am I doing this?
Furnace.
Okay.
Really? They have the rubber in the bending machine. What kind of idiot puts rubber in a bending machine?
Mm. Okay, you got 52 10 ingots.
Good.
That creeper needs to get out of my freaking field.
No creeper in your field.
He just despawned.
You're just trying to get me outside. I know how it is.
Bear. Oh, your
What's
tank's not.
Stick it right there. Well, one of them. The other one will take upstairs and start throwing some creosote in for now. Alright, you now have water inside. And now we are basically out of steel.
I shut this off for a second so we can get some more steam built up.
What was I doing? Oh yeah, this is what I was doing. Something stupid and annoying. Alright, this, that, only two of those. That, I need two more of those. That,
Is the crushed redstone ore being washed?
No, we don't have an ore washer yet.
Okay.
It will be when we get one.
I mean, I
But
didn't
for
know if
now,
we
it
used
just gets hammered down and then hand
hammered
washed.
down. Okay.
Why do you need redstone?
Because there's
Then
a
just-
lot of
Yeah.
crushed redstone, and I didn't think
No.
it'd be something to do.
No. But put your hands out. Let me smack them. If it's in a chest down here, it's supposed to be in a chest down here. Smack your little pity pads. Don't go through my chest and start trying to do things with stuff. I don't want you just processing a whole bunch of things in bad ways. Just because it annoys you because it's in a chest. Why do we have a copper chest? Where did we get a copper chest?
It was an upgrade.
Well, no shit, it's an upgrade, but why do we have one?
Because we got an upgrade.
Oh, you guys are playing with that stupid quest book, I forgot. Okay, so Trins needs to make us 2 circuits.
We
have
got
a
2
vending
stacks.
machine.
2 stacks plus 8, 10 ingots.
Good. I don't think he's paying attention to me.
Is there?
You can make me circuits.
Cannot.
You can.
Nope.
All the recipes are in the table.
Uh-huh.
I'm making more copper wire right now. You could go breed crops.
No. Not do that.
Why not?
Because.
Keeps me from having to do it.
Huh?
I hate doing it.
Hey, Bear. Look how long
What's
the
up?
lathe is taking. Look how long the lathe is taking.
Hold on. What in the world are you doing? What the hell are
Red
you
alloy.
doing? Oh
Like we
God,
red alloy block.
they didn't fix Greg's stupidity. Why are you making a red alloy? Oh, because we need red alloy bolts, don't we?
Yeah.
Oh.
And wires.
Yeah, but wires shouldn't be bad. Somebody didn't tell them to fix Greg's oops. So they're propagating Greg's oops.
You may want to also make a cutting machine at some point. Since, rounding's the sod and getting half.
Yeah. That's probably somewhat next. No, wait a minute. No. I don't think we can. Yeah, we can't. You need cobalt brass for that, remember? Which means you need aluminum. So unless you can get aluminum dust out of that aluminum ore I brought you, which I don't even see how the fuck to make.
I did it's the aluminum dust in the chest right here.
I can't even figure out how to make freaking cobalt brass dust. Where the fuck is the dust? There's the dust. Yeah, I need 1 cobalt, I need 1 aluminum, I need 7 brass. And it has to be done in this stupid ass mixer. Oh, nope, there's a shapeless. Okay.
Well, we have aluminum dust looking at chest phone.
Okay, well, if you have an aluminum... Fuck, we got 52 of them. Alright, then we can make the cutter. We need to get a battery. And I know one way of getting a battery. And it's gonna suck. Which is I go to like level 40 and dig straight till I find lithium. That's gonna suck. Don't think cadmium ore exists. Or at least it shouldn't. The only way I know of to get it is this way from the thermal. And you gotta have the HV macerator to do that. So we can't do that.
I'm going to take all this
Can't do that either.
out and put it in a drawer for now.
What are you doing? She's fiddling again.
No, just making room for the iron that you're crushing. I just moved it into an empty drawer that I have down here.
She's fiddling.
It's not fiddling.
Okay, what about sodium batteries?
Sodium batteries we can do, but we need an ore washer first. Which sucks because we have to babysit the ore washer.
Babysit it how?
The ore washer takes a lot of power, and we don't have a lot of power making right now. So you gotta put in like 1 at a time. So Trins is on making the circuits, right?
Mm-hmm.
So you're going to finish up the bender. I'm going to go see if we have a glauconite vein or find a glauconite vein. I'm pretty sure we have one. And go get us some glauconite. I don't know what they call it in here. Soapstone. That has it right there. Alright. I'm going to go get us some glauconite and talc. So we can start getting some sodium so we can make sodium batteries. Make sure the blast furnaces stay running.
Yes.
I didn't say anything about yawning.
I know you didn't. You want me to put some more iron in the thing?
Which iron, which thing?
To make steel.
Yes. Steel should be running 24/7. And since you have water inside, start making more coke ovens. That should give you guys something to do to keep your fingers out of trouble.
Huh?
Keep your finger out of your nose. You're never going to pick a winner if you keep picking your nose. You're also not going to mine anything if you go mining with a pickaxe that's broken. So, since we're here to laugh, poke fun, and all around bitch about stupidity, are we going to try to make the stupid shit that isn't GT5? Like that stupid grinder and whatever else they added to Steam Age to try to make Steam Age better? I don't know that that's possible, but that was a question for Trent. I think he's listening.
I don't know. I don't see any reason why would he make that for it. I'd rather just a rush all be, you know.
Yeah, I don't get it either. This is not GT6. You're not supposed to stay in Steam Age. You're supposed to get your ass to LV. And it's not like... I guess most people are used to playing the GT5 stuff with the broken-ass GT5 recipes. They're not used to playing it like I do, where you process things properly. You don't exploit a broken bullshit that never got fixed properly. So maybe they have issues with doing things quickly and stupidly. I don't know. I don't see a reason to do it. And if you're not caring if we do it, And we're doing it the normal way, and we're going to LV. I figured you might have some uncopyright protected content that you might want to, for a better word, borrow. In other words, I wanted to make sure he didn't want to steal shit.
No, not just in their Steam Age stuff, really.
Okay. So the only addition I know of to Steam Age that I care to do is the idea that I gave you a while back that we'll do when we get to 119. That's the only real addition to Steam Age I want to do. Making an oversized grinder doesn't sound like an innovation to me. I'd rather be trying to get to the HV macerator so I can have byproducts than trying to get stuff done quicker in Steam Age that doesn't give me jack shit. Which is one thing I would have to say that Greg definitely improved, other than making Steam Age less annoying. Because Steam Age in GT6, everything pairs up properly. So you make a boiler, you pair it with the machine, and you either run it or you don't run it. It's that easy. You don't try to do this whole Steam network thing, which, granted, I fought hard against it. I wanted to make ass tons of them. And I think I actually can now. Now that he's added a few other fluid pipes, I think it might actually be possible. But because of things getting too much steam and turning themselves off, it wasn't for a long ass time. It's still not perfect, but I think it's closer now. I might actually try it and see one of these days. But before I do that, I gotta get my world off of the server computer, which means I gotta get the server computer fixed, or I gotta rip the hard drive out so I can dig the world out of it. And then Tamara and I need to get back in there and get it finished, because I really want to get fusion in that world before I quit and go on to another one. Tamara and I were in the middle of doing a sorting system thing and all kinds of shit. I was going somewhere with this conversation. What Where did I start at? I don't know. I got lost. I got lost in my own conversation. Oh, Greg made it so you didn't have to chase that HV macerator to get byproducts, because the crusher doesn't give byproducts. That's what it was. All your byproducts come out of the sluice and the centrifuge and the machines, associated with that stuff. And you don't get better byproducts by getting to a higher tier. You get the same byproducts no matter what, as long as it's not manual. Which is what I think started the whole everybody wanting to tier everything up in GT5, was the fact that they had to get that up to a better version, and there were a few other machines that you had to tier up for certain recipes and stuff. And rather than just doing the ones you have to, they just tiered up everything because weird? I don't know. Don't know how math works. I never understood that. Because I did simple math and came up with it's better to make 8 of LV than it is 4 of MV, or 2 of HV, or 1 of EV. Just make more of the low tier and make an array of them. Who make noise? Somebody make noise.
Noise.
Oh. Don't you come in my chat, woman, and hello me. This world has your name written all over it.
Hi, Crazy.
Get your ass in here, woman. How's the arm? Oh, by the way, hi, Crazy. Oh, wait a minute. Hold on. It's been a while.
Oh,
Anybody
Lord.
with headphones,
Oh, yep.
please remove them momentarily. Good evening, crazy woman!
Thanks, Louise.
Voice cracked a little bit on that one. Ugh.
Yes! Yes! Yes!
Well, get the arm fixed. Get the hell in here. You heard it crack. Yeah, I kind of figured. It's, summer allergies.
Yeah, we'll go with that.
Had nothing to do with me yelling like an idiot.
Mm.
Okay. Glauconite, talc, soapstone. Getting a lot more soapstone. But I think it's the talc and the glauconite. I know it's the glauconite. Okay, it's not the talc. Is it soapstone? No, soapstone doesn't do it either. So it's only the glauconite that gives it to me. So a lot more mining. Gotcha. Okay, so I'm mining a bunch of soapstone. Who's going to be the first one to go to the river and see if they can wash their crusty butt with a soapstone? Anybody want to rub their butt on a rock? See if it cleans it?
Nope.
No? Well, it's called soapstone. Shouldn't that mean it'll wash your crusty butt? Well, yes, it's fucking hot. It's fucking June. And you live in Satan's asshole. I know. How's your arm feel weird? And also, shouldn't it feel weird you had some dude in there poking around with a stick? Will do. Is that the one you posted about? Well, the medical equivalent of some dude rooting around in there with a stick. It might be, a little more, or a little less, rooting and a more going in there and doing what needs to be done, but, it's the medical equivalent of rooting around with a stick. Well, that's never good. And yes, that's the one you posted about the other day. You said ant, so I didn't know which ant. Ooh. I'm pretty sure other than, like, heart deep prayer, that's bad. As in, trying to make sure you got your last will and testament in place. I'm not trying to sound dark, but that's bad. Okay. I had a aunt that went through that. So I kind of know it's not good at that point. She had breast cancer originally. I think it was breast cancer originally. And this has been years since it happened. But she had breast cancer originally, and by the time she shook off this mortal coil, she had it in her bone marrow, her liver, her lungs, like, you name it, she had it. And this woman was like what they would call nowadays a teetotaler, or, you know, whatever else that weird people call it. She didn't drink, she didn't smoke, none of that shit. And so there was no reason for her to have, you know, lung cancer or liver cancer, but it's just because it spread. I still disagree with the whole lung cancer thing from smoking, but that's just me. Nobody listens to me. Oh, hey, brought you a present. Enjoy. Merry Christmas.
Happy New Year.
Oh, damn it, I gotta stop that. Substance, lapis, talc.
There's a green friend at the door.
Invite him in and make him
No.
some tea.
Piss off.
You're not a tea type of woman, I take it. Hi. He's a grumpy friend. He didn't like my invitation. He was not a fan.
Apparently.
I was looking at that. Rude.
Rude.
Yes. I was looking at that. You turned around. How am I supposed to look at your ass if you turn around? Rude.
No.
Simply rude, I tell you. Weren't we getting circuits?
I'm working on it. A few bottlenecks.
Why do I have an LV machine casing in my inventory? Here, we'll put that there. Gonna have to make the battery box next. Tamara, do we have any lead? I'm pretty sure I ain't found a lead vein.
Would it be any other name?
Lead or galena.
Galena. Looking.
What show was that? When you said that, it reminded me of a show where there was a bot working. Is that the Tamra version of that?
No.
You don't have to just type. You know where we're at. You can come in here and talk. Even though you're not in here playing.
I have no galena in any form.
Okay. Well, that's not helpful.
It's about as best I can be helpful.
That means I'm going to have to go find a lead vein so we can make battery alloy. And if anybody knows my track record with finding lead veins, it's not good. In Fear of the Night, the first lead vein I found was somebody else's. I mined so far, I ended up in somebody else's area and dug into their lead vein, which they made a base in. Oh, Trends is all sticky. Get that soapstone out, throw him in the river. See if it'll wash it off his ass. Oh, you're using typing as your physical therapy. Okay. So then type me an essay.
No.
That says how great I am.
Nope.
Because you know I'm the greatest. You should be able to do 1,000 words easy.
Bear?
Yes, ma'am.
Shush.
Just try to help with her physical therapy.
No. Writing an essay is not.
But it's a useful essay because it tells me how great I am.
No.
Which we all know I am.
Hey, Trends. What you working on?
My circuits. Getting us our bending machine. At least that's what he better be working on. I'll have choice words for him if he's not. You're supposed to be working on coke ovens. Why are you not working on coke ovens?
I am working on coke ovens.
What the hell are you bugging him about? She's gonna have a few choice words for me in about a minute. We need to make a chemical reactor and a fluid solidifier next. And then we got to start on the march of the assembly machines. We're only going to need about 456,000 of those. Are you sure Trends is working on anything? They ain't talking again.
You've been there some.
Damn it. Gravel, get out of my face. How far back here am I supposed to be going? Here. I want a little further than there. By the way, while you're working on those circuits, we're going to need 2 more for the ore washer. That's
Yeah, it's gonna be fun.
Mm-hmm. If it makes you feel any better after that, we need a centrifuge.
I
I
guess
think
it
it
takes
needs.
4 circuits.
Yeah, it takes 4. We need to make that next. That other casing's not going to be for our ore washer. We're going to make a damn polarizer so we can stop wasting redstone. It doesn't need any circuits. It just needs a lot of tin wires and a couple iron rods.
We're gonna need more sulfur.
Okay. I'll take a break on this and go get sulfur then. I put our what glauconite I have gotten in the dump chest. Don't let it run away. Because I'm running away.
Yeah.
To the nether. You have a grunt and groaner at the door. We'd like to have a word with you. Hey, yo. Down here and shut up. You're annoying the woman. I had to use the alloy smelter. I need more
Oh,
bronze.
here's your bender.
Yay, we got a bender. Now, just remember, we only have a 1X wire here, so no using or trying to use more than one machine at a time.
It's weird because I've used multiple machines that time before.
It's probably using the internal, because this should only put out 1 amp, so you shouldn't be able to burn up these. And each machine has an internal buffer.
Mm-hmm.
And also, we're not doing any of the high... Like, I think these only take like 80 EU a tick. They're not, 32 EU. The ore washer is like 30 EU a tick. It's expensive. But I think the rest of them are like 8, maybe 16.
Anyway, it seems like the biggest bottleneck of circuits is gotta be steel.
Yes. That's why we need to get to the NAND chips. That for some reason I can't find in here. Where the hell's the NAND chips at? So right now we're having to do them this way. As soon as we get a circuit assembler, we can start doing them with resistors which would be a little bit better. But to make the circuit assembler, we need a good circuit. We need 2 MV circuits. So you have to handcraft 2 MV circuits, which is really annoying to do because it takes like 4 of the regular ones. And I can't even find the recipe because the way they do this shit, I can't even find the damn... It should be this one. There it is. Yeah, you need 3 electronic circuits, a good circuit board, which needs a chemical reactor with gold foil, and iron 3 chloride or sodium persulfite. And that makes your good circuit board. This is a New Horizons thing. This is not a GT 5U thing. Apparently you can use a phenolic circuit board with gold wire, which would be way easier to do. We just have to have an assembler with glue, and we can get glue yeah, slime balls will give us glue in the fluid extractor. It should be able to get it from the centrifuge, but I'm pretty sure that's refined glue because they're fucking weird. So we have to have a distillery for that. Yeah, it's refined glue, which then you distill into glue. I'm not quite sure how it's refined, but still needs to be distilled. Isn't refined usually the end of the line for stuff like that? Later, Crazy.
Bye, Crazy.
Okay, so it turns out the steel is actually not going to be a problem because we already had some steel.
Well, we're probably going to need to make a couple more blast furnaces because with as much stupidity as they've added in here, we might need a couple. Either that or I'm going to have to let them run.
I need sand.
Macerator. Cobblestone. We have tons. Have
Yeah, I
at
think
it.
I think we're out of redstone.
We are not out of redstone. She stole it and put it in a box.
Here. Up here. Crushed redstone ore.
Never mind above your head in the nether. Just a warning.
Isn't
Isn't what?
isn't that Nether 101?
Mm-hmm. I failed that class.
Oh.
Never was really good in school. Never really was good at listening either. I get told not to do something, and my first idea is, well, why the hell not? I need to check this out. If they're telling me not to do it, I must need to try it and prove them wrong that you can do it. And then usually I figure out, oh, hey, there's a good reason why you're not supposed to do that. That was a bad idea. Like my old man always said, you're too stupid to listen, so you're gonna have to learn the hard way, apparently. That's how I learned just about everything. Did I seriously make the bronze and then leave without fixing the pickaxe?
Yeah, I have your bronze right now.
Seriously? Dumbass. Why on earth did I make the bronze and then not fix the pickaxe? I blame Tamara. She distracted me. Oh yeah, once we get a centrifuge, we can start centrifuging crushing and then centrifuging the netherrack to get our sulfur. And here's you another 2.5 quarter step. Probably have to take that iron out of there for a little while and get the sulfur done. That should be you enough sulfur for right now. I'm going back after glauconite. Still want to know why this bag makes such a weird noise when you open it.
Don't know.
We only need 1 diamond for a basic macerator. And we have a somewhere. I seen it. Right there. We have a flawless diamond. So we should probably make a basic macerator soon. We'll see about doing that next week. Work on getting the ore washer, the centrifuge, and macerator done. If we have enough steel. Which now that we have the bending machine, we don't need to use the hammer for plates anymore. So we should be able to make our steel last longer. And we have the lathe for the rods. We just have to recook the steel dust back up. So how's
That was weird. They're disabling the lathe, like, see the progress footage kept running. Well, ran out of power. Even though I had disabled it.
They probably did that stupid thing where disabling it only stops it from taking power rather than disabling the actual machine. I don't know whose bright idea that ever was.
You didn't have to wait for the steam to build up in all those boilers as well. Since making medallion rods too much.
Somebody should have told them to fix that. So soon? Yeah, that's what I thought. Glauconite's down on the next tier. But we're going to need this eventually, so we're not skipping out on the top. So, anyways, how's Go Govern's coming? Now she's not answering me.
Oh, will you hush?
Oh, you didn't answer
No.
me.
Yeah. Because I'm in the middle. I'm halfway done. I need 1, 2, 4, 5, 6,
Halfway
7,
done
8,
with
9 more blocks.
halfway done with what? 1?
Yeah.
I didn't mention we wanted like 16 of these, did I?
No, I'm working on our third one at the moment.
Okay. 13 more to go after that.
You can kiss my royal patootie.
That's what we normally do, is about 16 of them. They suck compared to the GregTech 6 ones. How long till we can have a Pyrolose? That's it. Casing. I need the actual.
And it's hollow in the middle, am I correct?
Copper, nickel. Yeah. Yes. And you cannot put it next to the other one. Has to be
Yes.
1 block away.
That I understand.
Okay. But yes, it is hollow in the center. And yeah, we can't have Pyrolose because it takes MB components. Which means we need to be able to cook aluminum. Which means blast furnace.
You said coke oven.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
I did. Why?
You said blast. No. You had me sitting there scared. I'm going, am I making the wrong shit?
No. You're making the right shit.
Okay. Third one done.
Fourth one when?
I'm making an I'm continuing.
Okay. After you pack that one full of shit, right? Hey, now that we have rods, or the ability to make rods, we need to get friends making pumps. One for each one of those. So we can pump the creosote out into a tank. But then we got to get a tank. How bad did they make the iron tanks in here? I'm scared. Iron screws, iron plates for 2 walls. Gauges, it's not bad. We should probably try to get the cutter first.
Yeah, seems like the milling machine doesn't stable until after the recipe's done processing.
Well, if you remember correctly, that's how it was in GTI when we started messing with it. So that's probably where that came from. He probably took that from New Horizons.
It's really annoying.
Camera, I need a shovel.
Anyways, I can't finish checkers until I can process the rally rods again.
Did you catch that?
Nope.
Said I can't finish circuits until I can process rally rods again.
So he can process Valley mods again?
Now I can process red ally rods.
Oh, red alloy rods. Fucking hell. That took way too long to figure out.
The steam is finally starting to build up.
But just so you know, this recipe is not supposed to take a red alloy bolt. This is another bit of New Horizons fuckery.
What does it usually take?
I think it was a red alloy wire, actually. It's been a long time since I made this recipe, so I can't be sure. But I've never made a red alloy bolt before, so I know it wasn't a bolt. Alright, now you're making me wonder. Hold on, I'm looking. GT5 watch. Tamara, you might want to... I think she already did. Yep, she did. Never mind. Got it. We'll just throw all that right there and she can do something with it. That's just a lot of bullshit. Did you make me a shovel?
Nope.
Just make me a shovel. I need a shovel.
What do you want me to make it out of?
Wrought iron. We got 24 of them right there. And we have a vending machine now. So you can just throw that right in the vending machine and make it 1 for 1. You've got all the spiders up here to see you. Why are you pissing off all the spiders?
I don't know. Trends. How do I change?
Well, you can't answer if you don't finish the question.
Hold on. Okay, how am I changing this vending machine?
To what?
Make plates.
It's supposed to make plates. It's a vending machine.
It requires a circuit for that. There's a button here.
It's a stupid button.
Am I just putting it in?
Just the tip, ma'am. Just the tip.
There's a button on the bottom right. You click and shift click to open.
There's a button on the bottom right. The go circuit slot.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Are you supposed to be the one asking if you're just supposed to slip it in?
I didn't say slip it in.
Stick it in? Jam
Didn't
it
say
in?
that either.
Cram it in? Synonyms.
There is that.
Oh, hey, finish your circuits here.
Yay. I'm breeding more sticky resin. Get rid of these crop sticks in my... And how many circuits did you complete? Just the 2?
Yeah, just 2.
Holy crap, it took that long for 2? I'm glad I fucked off, because that would have pissed me off. So that means you got the... What were we doing? I forgot what machine we were working on.
Screw it. I'm putting
What?
it in the tools box.
Okay. Oh, we need those 2 for the ore washer. Which means you need to make a pump. Can Trends make a pump? Oh, before you do that, make the damn polarizer. You need 4 2x tin wires, 2 iron rods, and 2 tin cables. And the casing. And it's done. And then we don't have to use redstone. Any frickin' more. For polarizing things. For polarizing purposes. Breed, you bastards. Camera, my crops won't grow.
Not my fault.
Come tell them to work.
No.
Shake your butt at them.
Again, no.
That one works. Pick up a coke oven brick block. Congratulations. Didn't you already have those? How did you just now get the achievement?
Because I did not get it.
You just built a whole coke oven.
Uh-huh. And then I misclicked, had to break the block, and that's how I got the damn achievement.
They did the achievement so bad you literally have to pick it up off the floor.
Yeah. I have to break a block.
That's retarded. By the way, I didn't say something in your Discord. It wasn't me.
I need to take that tree down a little bit. Go up there and take that tree down more.
What tree?
The redwood tree?
Oh, that tree.
Yeah.
You know you have wood crops over here.
We need to take it down anyway.
Okay, but all you gotta do is come here and go bloop, 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 bloop. Only one of them gave me anything. Oh, there we go. That one gave me another one. Get a lot of wood out of them too. It's kind of ridiculous. Oh, hold on. I might get slapped, but it has to be done. Hey, camera,
No.
suck on my lemon. I said lemon! Told you it might get me slapped. But it had to be done.
No, it didn't.
It did.
Did not.
I don't think these two are going to do their job. I have to wait till another day. Oh, what the hell? There's like 34 more crop sticks in here.
Uh-huh.
Oh, that's not what I meant to do. I see you. She's not any fun today. She's not playing along with my stupid gags.
Nope.
Boo. Okay, who came up with that bot's name? Why is it so damn long? Holy crap. That bot had a name and a half. When you head off for the night trends, make sure the coke oven is, or the blast furnaces are as packed as you can get them, which is only 16 each. But make sure they're packed up good, because I'm going to stay here and finish this vein. So we should hopefully have enough steel next time to get the ore washer, the centrifuge, and the macerator done. That is if you're not staying long enough to get the ore washer done.
Honestly, I'm not feeling that great. You know, I'm not.
Okay.
No, I got your polarizer done.
Okay.
Oh. There. Well, it's not.
Okay, good night.
Good night. He did take the charcoal out of the boilers, right?
I don't know.
Can you check?
I know, but I'm taking them out now.
Make sure something's in the macerator and the furnace. That way we're at least using some of the steam.
There's branded iron and sulfur being macerated.
Cook the banded iron.
You want me to cook it?
Mm-hmm.
Sulfur's being processed, then the brand iron.
Did you just say you're branding iron?
No.
Pretty sure you use a branding iron This is banded iron.
Yeah, I did say. God, you do. Just.
You got a bunch of torches made up, right?
So much that you don't know what to do with them.
Okay.
8 stacks plus 32. 23.
Okay. That's good. Running you short. And I'll see if I can get him to make up like at least 4 pumps next week. And I'll see if I can get that cutting machine done. And then we can make a tank for the creosote and start pumping it into a big iron tank until we make the bronze boiler. Because I'm a, pain in the ass.
When are you not?
You weren't supposed to jump on that quick.
Well, when you say BS, I call you out on it.
You could have at least gave it a second to think about it.
No.
There's never been a semi-fluid generator in GT5 or GT5U. And then they up and decided they needed to make one rather than use the boiler, which is the way it's always been intended. So I'm being an ass. I'm not making one. Doing this the right way. As much as possible.
Huh?
Which is really hard to do.
Uh-huh.
Because they fuck with everything. I do think in GT5R, though, we're going to have a even harder setting for creosote burning. Well, it would be technically any semi-fluid. I haven't talked to Trins about this yet. But if it's a semi-fluid, the reason why it's a semi-fluid is because it's not supposed to burn easily. It burns, but it doesn't burn well enough typically to keep itself alight. So what I want to do is I want to make it to where you can burn like creosote and raw oil and stuff like that. But you need to feed it charcoal as well, and the semi-fluids will be like enhancements for the fuel. So it'll give you extra burn time. It would still technically be the same burn value for the semi-fluids, but you just have to do charcoal as well. Or, you know, coal coke or any number of other normal flammable things. Now, technically, it doesn't make that much sense for oil, because oil can just straight up fucking burn. Hence the whole, you know, oil rig fires. But creosote is really hard to burn unless you get it really hot. Which is what usually causes chimney fires, is when creosote builds up in the chimney, and then you get a really cold night, and you stock up the fire really good, and it starts heating up that chimney real good, and then that shit catches fire. Because it has to get hot enough to break up the oils that are in the creosote. I can't remember what they're called. It starts with an O. But you have to start breaking those loose of the bonds with the, you know, tarry stuff. Because they're actually the part of it that burns. If I'm remembering this all correctly. Yes, I'm fine. It's been a rough week, but still alive. I can't complain. I can, but nobody will want to listen.
Why would we want to listen?
Don't believe everything you see in the news. Exactly. No one wants to sit and listen to somebody complain. Well, unless it's about New Horizons.
Technically, that's what they're here for anyway.
Correct. Oh, for fuck's sake. Where is she? There she is. Here. Have fun.
No.
I'm tired of looking at it. And you also got to remember, 90% of what you see in the news is going to be about cities. And I stay as far away from the idiots in those places as possible. We live right out in the middle of the sticks, where the normal people are.
Oh, is that what you call?
Yes. We're normal. Some people in the big cities that are fucking nuts. Hey, 2 more Coke ovens, but there ain't nothing in them.
Telling you.
Mm-hmm. Put the bark in there. We got 17 stacks of bark. Why do you need to cut more when there's 17 stacks of bark? You're using the wood, the stuff we can actually use for something. The bark we can't use for shit. Really? My good gravel. Maybe I needed that gravel. Did you ever think of that? She's gonna hurt me. Oh, I need my bag.
I swear to God.
Well, if you'd stop grabbing my sack whenever I walk in the room.
If you'd quit tossing it and throwing it around.
Did you ever go read what I put in Discord?
No. Do I have to?
Funny.
Uh-huh.
You'll appreciate it?
Sure.
Get bonuses for building machines on a certain type of floor? Why would that be a thing? God, don't give them any stupid ideas. They'll have people making floors out of osmiridium. Just so their machines will go faster. You know, I was back home. Didn't grab any torches.
Huh?
Somebody gave me this backpack. Didn't even bother to put any in it for me. Rude. Just rude.
Just rude.
Well, I mentioned it like 20 minutes before that. You were supposed to remember and know that I'm forgetful.
No.
And chuck them in there for me.
No.
No?
No.
Damn. So I'm assuming, since it's 10 o'clock, which would be
5
Like-
o'clock in the morning?
Yeah, 5 o'clock in the morning for you, then I'm going to be on my own today. Which there's a problem with that. We got videos we got to get scheduled. Ain't we supposed to do something in the morning? Like 7 Days to Die related?
Oh, yeah, that's still getting done.
Okay.
Because that's at 3 o'clock in the afternoon.
Okay. You gonna show up a little bit before that so we can...
That's 8 o'clock in the morning for you.
Right. You gonna show up a little bit early so we can schedule shit?
Yeah?
Okay. I gotta get more Microtopia recorded. I think there's one for next week. I gotta get another one done.
That don't work. That sucks.
Did you get to number 5 yet?
Yes?
6?
Good? That good?
Okay. Just checking.
Oh. Quit using.
You know, I just thought about it.
Really?
I was saying that we need to get that cutting machine done. But the screws we need are iron. We don't need to get the cutting machine done for iron screws. If it was steel screws or something else, sure. But this whole world is made of iron. Everything is iron. So we don't need to worry about wasting a little bit of iron. So make note.
Make note.
Make note. When we get here next week,
Huh.
Bear make tank. Trends make pump. 1 pump for each coke oven you successfully complete tonight. And then we can make some conveyor modules and input and output from the things. And you won't have to mess with them anymore. The thing you'll have to do is
I'm
keep
trying
them
to.
fed.
I'm trying to get 10 of them.
Okay.
Is that enough?
If you get to 8, I'll be ecstatic.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5 is up and running.
Okay. Well, if you can get to 8 before we leave, I will throw you a party. Hell, if as late as it is, I'd be just happy with 6. Because you probably need to get to bed soon.
At the moment, I am not tired.
Okay. So then, yeah, until you get tired, work on getting us to 8.
That's what I'm working on. You may need to get me more clay.
Okay.
That.
It looks like my pickaxe is about to die again. I have no idea what workers and resources is, so I would assume the answer to that question is nope. I still gotta find a sled.
Yes, you do.
We have a tetravein, if I remember correctly. Am I remembering correctly? I don't know that I'm remembering correctly. Do we have a tetravein? Copper, coal, iron, tin.
I don't see anything that says Tetra on it.
Mica, redstone. Yeah, we don't have a tetravein. I'm gonna have to find a tetravein and a lead vein. Because I need to get antimony. Ouch.
Sorry.
Can we seriously start another box for cobblestone?
Don't know what you're talking about.
Somebody does too much mining in this place.
Mm-hmm.
So, you need more clay, right?
Yes, please.
Alright. I am not reading all that. Holy crap. Camera can read that. That is way too much for my ass.
Do you play Workers and Resources? Build a Soviet Republic from an impoverished country into a rich industrial superpower in a city builder with intricate production chains and a fully simulated global economy.
No. No.
Manage the lives of your citizens from education to work and party loyalty to criminal activity.
No. I'm not Junior. I'm not a commie-loving freak. He only loves their guns. And their vodka. Can't forget the vodka. I lived through the Cold War. I don't have a hard-on for the Soviet Union. I don't need to play a game to try to rebuild it.
Stop picking up the bushes in the gardens.
They spread in here and they piss me off. You're getting them all. I hate this spread shit. They end up taking over the world because they don't stop spreading. Look at here. Pluck at me again, you little prick. Chop your ass off. Don't hide under there. I know you're spying on me. Out of the hole. You died too. I'm gonna name you Breakfast.
Really?
Is that a rude thing to name a pig? Breakfast. So how much of this clay am I going to be going after, or are we pulling a junior on this?
Yes.
Yeah, I kind of figured.
As much as you're willing to No. Wrong thing to say.
Wrong answer.
Because you ain't willing.
Well, that depends, but we'll stick with not for this conversation. But for some things, ready, willing, and able. Look here. You're pissing me off. Is that it? That's it. Now I need gravel to fill that in. Hey, it is fucking dark down here. Who turned out the lights? Mother. Get chest in there. Good. No more flowing water. Sheep. Sheep. Dead sheep. Tamara has pears. Right?
Yes.
Thought so. Man, what a nice pear it is.
Yeah.
Eyes. I meant eyes. She has a beautiful pair of eyes.
Uh-huh.
You're not believing that's what I meant, are you?
Nope.
I tried. Okay, I have no idea what I'm digging. I hope it's clay. Fucking dark. Hey, that's a lot of clay right there. Give me all your stuffses.
Breathe.
Okay, I breathe.
That's not what I meant.
That hurt the throat. Yeah. No more breathing like that. I am not a mouth breather.
6 up and running.
Yay.
And halfway done with 7.
Cool. That's a witch. That's a fucking witch. That's a fucking dead witch. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 20. How's that do?
Good start.
Damn.
Great start.
Shit. Need air. 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 If I could tell what the hell I'm digging down here. It's damn dark. I hear bones creaking. I don't like hearing bones creaking. Why is the clay always got to be so low? Why am I wading underwater, putting shit in a backpack? That is a bad idea. Going to drown, stupid. I'm going to be eating some of this raw foods. Somebody didn't pack me a lunch.
It's not my responsibility.
Well, whose is it? It can't be mine. I do such a terrible job of it.
Uh-huh.
Who the hell would ever put me in charge of it? You'd think somebody that likes to eat as much as I do would remember food. Ow. Ow. Breathe. Oxygen. Chicken. You're not a duck. Out of the water. Okay, what the fuck is this hive? You are an unusual hive. Well, you're unusually making me curious.
You don't have the scoop with you.
I do.
Oh, you do?
I remembered. I've never taken it out of my inventory.
Oh.
I think that's a magic bees thing. Let's hide under the tree. And fuck does that have to do with the price of rice in China? I can make comments out of it, because you can make comments out of everything. You can make cultivated out of it, because you can make cultivated out of everything. Unusual and cultivated will give an eldritch. An unusual and an eldritch will give a mutable. Did a frickin' chicken just shit an egg at my feet?
I don't
No,
know.
above my head. I just heard a chicken shit an egg. And it sounded like it was right in my pocket. Yeah, it was on the tree above me. Stupid chicken. Go away, you stupid chicken. Now you got all the zombies after me. That's a... Ow. You're an asshole. Might have an arrow in my butt. Anyways, back to what I was saying. They make a mundane comb, and it gives magic wax, honey and beeswax, nothing special. Immutable gives transmuting combs, which gives unstable propolis, which looks like it's just fucking useless. Yep, it's just fucking useless. Then there's a transmuting queen, which will go to a flux and a pure queen. Yeah, these are all... Well, the transmuting will give me a silky. That's useful. The flux gives pulsating mesh and memory comb, which gives intellect drops, which you can make a bottle of enchanting out of. Alright, so yes, they're down the magic line, but they do have some semi-useful stuff. You just gotta get really far down the line to get the semi-useful stuff. Now, the question is... Nope, she's unstable. As are most women.
Hey.
What? I didn't do it.
Hush it, you.
I didn't do it. It's not my fault. So, when do I get to teach you how to breed bees?
You're not.
I'm not.
No?
Not.
'Cause I had enough of that BS.
Yeah, but you gotta breed them my way. It's much more fun. Could always have NetMC teach you his way of doing them. His way is so annoying. You gotta really like dealing with bees to go through the bullshit he goes through. I just chuck them at shit, make them do what they need to do. I don't really worry too much about the stats on them, he likes to go through and make what he calls a super bee that has like all the best stats that you can get on one bee, and then breed all of his bees off of it so that they have good stats, and it's a lot of work. My way is much more fun. I just throw them in a hive and make them do things. We're going to be living off of mutton with all these sheep. Where did that sheep go? Oh, he's in a tree. Because of course he is. Look here, sheep. I did not chase you all this way to not kill your ass. Get out of the damn tree. Look at this shit. Taking over the whole freaking bank. I hate these stupid crops. Why anybody would leave them the spreading turned on. Turn that shit off. Get the fuck out of my face, Squid. I'm on a mission from the woman, and you're getting in the fucking butt. I have to get all the clay. Not just some of the clay, all the clay. If it exists, mother, get out of my face.
Move your ass home.
We're having calamari for dinner. Killed a bunch of squids. I'm on my way home. With a pocket full of clay. I don't know if you can get flippers in this shit. You can't swim in this version. Why would there be flippers?
You can turn around and just...
Mm-hmm. Where'd the bees go?
Here.
So is that enough clay to keep you busy for a little while?
Yeah.
Alright. Ow. Ow. Oh damn, look at all the coconuts. She has been busy.
I'm at a standstill currently because you just brought me what I needed.
Hey. It's got 5 minutes. She might get out of those boxes in time. Had a bone to pick with you.
Yeah? Pick it somewhere else.
Hey, how hard is that dolly? Rubber rounds, iron rods, iron mine cartwheels, iron mark cartwheels, and 1 steel plate. Do we have 1 rubber ingot?
Yes? In here, there's 15.
In where?
Crafting box.
Why don't they have a bending recipe for that? What the fuck? So 1, 2,
Buckle my
3,
shoe.
6, 9. Sorry, man. I don't have a foot fetish. Where the hell's all the iron?
Here. Look on the wall above your head.
Why does everything end up on the wall above my head? I don't think we're gonna have enough steam for this. Ow! I didn't do it.
Keep walking in front of me.
She just wanted to touch my butt. Yeah, that's what I thought. We are running out of steam. Oh, they're still eating that one.
Yeah, because I had to start up the first two again.
Woofer.
With just a little bit, because I needed some more sand.
Oh. Don't start the black one. It's high pressure, it loses its heat really quick. If you need to make sand, now would be the time.
Means I will not say no to sand. Guess what?
What? One,
There
2, 3,
is
4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Nice. Haha. Alright, they did something right. I'm assuming they're the ones that fix that so you can't put dollies in your backpack. So if that's something they did something right. I always hated being able to cheat that.
You grab torches?
Yeah, I grabbed them a little while ago.
Okay.
But for what I'm currently doing, torches will not be necessary. I'm bringing you guys a bunch of lava. Because I want it out of my walkway. It has pieced me off long enough.
Uh-huh.
Shit. Damn, I still can't get to it. probably one thing of lava back there. Well, there's at least two. Three. There's still more somewhere. So there's one in that back corner. Oh, right there. I got it. Is there any more? He's not going to need lava for his stupid smeltery for a long time. I'm pretty sure we're pretty close to not needing that stupid thing anymore, aren't we? No, there's another one back there, but can't get to it yet. Let's see if we can hit it from the backside. Sometimes they like it that way. Hmm?
Nothing.
There we go. That should be all the stupid lava. One bucket before it was full. Oh, and I probably should leave some torches up here so there's not creepers falling on my head. Because, you know, creepers falling on your head makes for a bad day.
Yeah.
Alright, blast furnaces are packed up. You're about out of steam for your sand. So why don't we get the hell on out of here for the night?
Well,
How much more you got to do? 6 more.
yeah.
Alright. We can wait for 6. The first 2 are completely full.
Yes.
Yeah, we definitely need to get that tank made next week. And the pumps, because you don't want to sit here and bucket them out and into the damn tank. That's be annoying.
That's what I'm currently doing right here in this one.
Well, I have to do an old man break, so we're going to go ahead and end the stream. She'll get that done, and then we'll get the hell out of here. Have a good one.